I want to just show you what we did today in class again. We're going to use this method called substitution, and what we're doing is we're looking to see where we can find two things that are the same and just replace them with the other. So I can see in this that I have what y is equal to and y is equal to. Well, y is y, so that also means that I could say 4x plus 6 is the same thing as 3x plus y. So I can think about it as the 4x plus 6 getting plugged in for this y value here because it was already equal to that y here. So you could have 4x plus 6 equals 3x plus 11. I can subtract 3x from both sides. I'm left with x plus 6 equals 11. I subtract 6, and x equals 5. In order to figure out what my y value is, I just take this, either equation, it doesn't matter, and I plug it back in. So let's plug it in here. So I get y equals 3 times 5 plus 11, or y equals 15 plus 11, or y equals 26. Let's just make sure that that works in our other equation here. So then I can see y again here, now I'm saying is 26. So I'm going to say, when I plug that in, I get 26 is equal to, and I'm going to plug in the x of 5 in here. So 4 times 5, sorry, I went 3 times, plus 6, which is that. So you know that you have the right solution. This one is pretty similar, but it only has one variable that's been isolated. Or sorry, in one equation, one variable has been isolated, so we just have this y here, and that's equal to this whole piece of 5x plus 1. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to this second equation, and instead of having 3x plus 2y equals 28, I'm going to keep my 3x, but now instead of saying this 2 times y, I'm going to say instead this 2 times the 5x plus 1, because the y is equal to the y here is equal to 5x plus 1. So I'm just renaming, I'm substituting in some other value, and it's still equal to 28. So that equaled that equaled that, and the y was the same as the 5x plus 1, and the 28 continued. Okay, so now I'm going to just distribute 3x plus 10x plus 2 is equal to 28. The 3x and the 10x is 15. I'm sorry, I just thought 15, that's 13x. Okay, sorry about that. It is 13x plus 2 equals 28. Subtract 2, 13x equals 26, divide by 13, and now we know that x is equal to 2. I'm going to do the same thing I did on the last slide, and I'm just going to plug that into the equation. I'm going to plug it into the first equation because the values are a lot smaller. So I get y equals 5. Now instead of saying x, I'm going to say 2, because I know that from here. In order of operations, I would take care of that first. 5 times 2 is 10, plus 1 is 11, so y is equal to 11. So my answer is x of 2 and a y of 11. We'll practice more of these tomorrow in class. Thanks.